to another episode. Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Welcome to another episode.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Welcome to another episode of Stay Rad Wine Blog TV. I thought what I would do today is dive back into one of the GV specials, one of the ones that Gary Vaynerchuk sent me for some games from the 80s earlier, some toys from the 80s. Anyways, this is the Barossa Jack. It's the 2008 Shiraz from the Barossa Valley of South Australia. I guess every region in the world's got their own, it grape. In California, we would say it's Cabernet. With Washington, you're talking about, with Oregon, you're talking about Pinot Noir. But honestly, can we be real? Come on, Washington, Oregon, same place. Anyway, so with Oregon, you're talking about Pinot Noir. You think of the Finger Lakes, New York, you think about Riesling, and when you think about Australia, you think about Shiraz. And again, it's the same thing as Syrah, right? It's just, they call it something different there. So again, here's that Barossa Jack Shiraz. Now, this is a screw top, but what I noticed what was kind of neat is there's no grippies on the top right here. So I don't know if you noticed it. I kind of struggled for a second. It didn't feel like a normal screw top. And I mean, also what's just kind of, different is, how dark this wine is right now. This is the closest I'd ever seen to, it's definitely red, but it's not like red verging on purple. This is red verging on black. This is dark. This is inky. So far as I can tell, it's just 100% estate Shiraz. But I'm just wondering if there's anything else blended in there. But just super inky. This one retails at about $25. And honestly, before I even stuck my nose in there, I'm smelling some big fruits already. So this has the appearance. It has everything going for it as far as me thinking it's going to be a big boy wine right here. Let me stick my nose in now. Big plums, big dark fruit. But there is a good smokiness, a good pepperiness to it. There's a little little beef jerky coming off of this. A little tomato skin. It's a nice big nose. There's nothing subtle about it, and yet I feel like just out of this big aroma, you could pick apart other individual things. There's a little bit of graphite in there. I'm getting almost I'm getting some seeds too, some tomato seeds along with that tomato skin. It's really, really a neat nose there. And again, this is just almost cursed. It's so dark it makes me want to start swearing. But this is really just neat looking and smelling. I haven't even tasted this yet, and I'm excited about it. Come on, you got a little dog on the cover. That always helps too. Let me take a sip though. It's big. This is everything I expected from the color and the nose. This is just big. Right off the bat, those big, dark plums. There are some big, chalky tannins. And as I was tasting this, I was thinking, in a sense, from this Shiraz right here, it's almost what a lot of folks look for in a California Cabernet when you think of just that big fruit, those big tannins, and just that silky smooth feel. This is not. I'm gonna get back into this. Hold on a second, guys. these great peppery notes. I'm getting a little leather in there. I am getting maybe like just a hint of a little like sweet tobacco on the finish. This is just a wow. This is a fun. This is a big. This is a just a really neat, interesting wine. I'm really, really enjoying this, and I mean, for $25, I'd venture to say with just the quality that this Barossa Jack is bringing. I mean, this is could be the steal of the century. Like honestly, I mean, I don't know if I personally would necessarily pay $40, $50 for this wine, but if you told me you did, I would not say that you got ripped off. I mean, I would say it really speaks to that kind of quality right there. At $25 a bottle, I think this is a steal. Let me get one more sip. I'm just really into this. Wow. Yeah, and there's like this, there's this tart cranberry, like red cherry thing going on as well. I think this would go great with just a big juicy steak, And I think in a way, this is reminding me a little bit of that Stepping Stone Cabernet I had last week. Just as far as it is really big. I mean, this is a big boy. The difference is it's not coming off as young as that Cabernet was the other day. I mean, this is a Shiraz where I'm guessing if you opened this up like 2 years ago, it probably wasn't very approachable. It is definitely approachable now, and it's got the structure and the acid and the tannins. You could set this aside easily another 10 years and enjoy it. And dare I say, you could take it up to 15 and it's still going to have some really redeeming qualities. I mean, quite possibly this is a wine that just is really shocking me with how tasty this is. I suppose I should give you a score just to kind of fit it in with where I put other things, and I'm thinking, wow, it's like a 93 plus. I mean, this is a fantastic bottle of wine right here. Kara just left to go to the gym. I wish she was here. I would have convinced her to have a glass, but then she'd never make it out the house. This is fantastic, and please, if you see it for $25, pick it up. Pick it up. Wow. Have you ever had this before? I got to tell you, in general, and maybe it's because I've been trying, these Shiraz at lower price points. In general, I don't know if I've really had any Australian Shiraz that really lived up to the hype until this guy right here. And I gotta say, I mean, it's worth the extra couple bucks. I mean, this is wow. 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 Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this if you've ever had this before. Let me know what you think about Shiraz in general from Australia. Because I mean, this is just awesome. I don't know what else to say. I'm just very happy with this right now. I'm gonna go now and just enjoy more of this wine. And you go and you have a good time. Everybody, stay rad.